Give it up for Coach and Governor Walz.
Hello, Arizona, and hello, America. One more round of applause for Marco. Thank you, my friend. Also, I've got to say, it's great to be in Mesa, and the country has seen what courage looked like. Mayor Giles, thank you for putting country above party. Thank you, Arizona, for giving us Mark Kelly as a national treasure. We appreciate it. Add Ruben Gallega to that, too, now. And a point of personal privilege, not only an incredible governor, but one of my best friends, Katie Hobbs. Thank you. And we all know this gets done on the local level. You've got some incredible state legislators here today. You've got Lorraine Austin here. Seth Flatman's here. Senator Eva Birch. These folks are out knocking doors, phone calling, doing the work. They're all running in tight races. Send them back to get the work done. Vice President said this, we're the underdogs in this race. We know it, but we're seeing huge crowds all across the country, whether it's 109 degrees heat out here or whether it's on farms out in Pennsylvania. Folks are showing up. You know why they're showing up. They know that our politics can be better, and Kamala Harris has brought back the joy and the optimism in this. This job, from her day as a prosecutor to a county attorney to the attorney general of the largest state in the country to a United States senator to our vice president. She's going to work every day fighting for you and your family. And I love this when she said this. She's taken on the predators. She's taken on the fraudsters. She's taken down the career criminals. She's stood up to powerful, greedy corporate interests. And I think about this. She is perfectly prepared to take on that debate stage tonight.
Palestine protesters.
Donald Trump has debated 7 times in a general election. He waved the white flags. His handlers will be the ones making the same. So she understands clearly that she's an underdog in this situation. But you know what? You know what? The leadership and the contrast between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris could not be greater. We understand clearly that we've got the best fighter on our side in Kamala Harris. So on that debate stage tonight, when she holds him accountable, he's going to have to answer for the absolute train wreck, which was his presidency. Folks, you're in this room because you know it. We can't take 4 more years of this guy. Make no mistake. If he goes back, it'll be worse. And I'll have to tell you, you've heard it. I said it, whether it's a playbook when you're a coach or as a to-do list, their to-do list is Project 2025. They're absolutely clear what he's going to do. He's going to cut taxes for the rich again while screwing the middle class. He's going to make sure that he does nothing to make groceries less expensive because he's going to impose a national sales tax as his ridiculous tariffs. He is going to clear out the experts in government that are ones, whether they are fighting forest fires or whether they are doing the epidemiology around pandemics. Those are the folks he'll clear out, put his loyalists in instead. And every one of you in here knows, every one of you knows, no matter what he says, he will ban abortion with or without Congress. He is the one who put those justices in. He may try and change from hour to hour, but guess what? Women don't trust him. Republicans used to talk about it. You know it out here because you had them. Republicans have contributed great to this country like John McCain. And you know when they talk, When they talk small government, they really meant it. These guys, it means small enough to fit in your doctor's office, small enough to be in your school library, small enough to be in your bedroom. So I'll tell you, I know it's true in Arizona because it's true in Minnesota. When we make choices, we want to make the personal choices ourselves. That's what freedom means. Who we marry, who we love, and if our neighbors make a different choice, that's up to them. We may not agree with it, but you all live, I know you do, like Minnesotans do, by the golden rule. Mind your own damn business and we'll get it. No one asked for their agenda to take control over our bodies. When Vice President Harris and I talk about freedom, we mean you make the choices about your health care. When we talk about education as a ticket to the middle class, not crippling debt. And yeah, we mean the freedom to send your kids to school without being shot dead in school. The heartbreak of 2 students and 2 teachers dead in Georgia brought it right back to us last week. Look, I'm a teacher and many of you know that. Going back to school is a joyous time. It should be a time of excitement, of hope. But now for those folks and for too many of our children, it's a time of terror. And I say this, I know guns. I'm a veteran and I'm a hunter. But I will not allow them to make this about the Second Amendment when our first responsibility is to the safety of our children. Quote from these guys. Donald Trump said people traumatized by mass shootings just need to get over it. And when J.D. Vance was a few miles down the road last week, he said massacres are like this one are a fact of life. You know what's a fact of life? The sky is blue. That's a fact of life. You want to know another fact of life? Trump got his ass kicked in the 2020 election. This stuff happens nowhere else in the world. These guys do not believe in America. They do not believe in our exceptionalism. They do not trust the American public. They tell us we have to accept this, even though it doesn't happen anywhere else. But I'll tell you what, we're not going to roll over. This is America, for God's sakes, and we can fix this epidemic of shootings. We can do it if we have Kamala Harris in the White House. We'll give you something to vote for. You're going to see a contrast here in about 3 minutes. You're going to see somebody lay out an agenda for the middle class. Opportunity to start businesses, opportunity to own a home, opportunity to good education, opportunity to get health care and make your own decisions, opportunity to make sure you can buy groceries without being squeezed out, opportunity to buy prescription drugs by taking on the folks who are jacking up the prices. They want to blame everything on immigrants. They don't want to talk about Wall Street. They don't want to talk about the price gougers. And they don't want to talk about the grifters like the 2 of them are. So Kamala Harris will cut the red tape. She'll put in an agenda that puts you first. And no matter who you are, where you live, you make the choices about your life, not Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. Big part of this is who you fight for. She wakes up every morning fighting for you. Those guys wake up thinking about themselves. It's as simple as that. So here's the deal. Get out, talk to folks. We have got 56 days to make a difference for generations in this country. We've got 56 days to make sure that we have an agenda that puts people first rather than billionaires. So think about it. When do you get a chance for 56 days to change things? Keep your foot on the gas, stay off the damn brake, don't sleep for the next 56 days. Knock the doors, and let's watch her do her work, and let's go do ours.